All right, students, as I promised, the last little summation before you submit. There's two things I want to do. I want to correct a little bit of code for you to clean it up, and then last I want to show you how to save and export this file so you can submit it through your assignment project page. At the very bottom, I noticed that these things were looking a little funny. They're not looking so funny now because I repaired them. But what fixed it for me is in the code. If you'll notice down in the bottom of your code, if you have anything like this, I've got this learn about ballooning ends right there, and I've got this white space on the right, but there still shows some code here where I've got an H2, a line break, a close H2, a paragraph break. You know, I really don't need that. I'm going to delete this, okay? So if you have something like that, delete it. Make sure you do not delete your closed divs, okay? Actually, this is right before the footer. After the footer, everything looks good here. And you've got that second closed div because that's the wrapper closing around the footer. Everything else that's in between as well. All right, so everything looks good there too. A couple things I want to clean up over here. On the main content, let's do this as well. Remember where we ganged these up like this before? Let's do the same. Let's put a series in, and let's get rid of this. Says padding top. Remember, its first is 10. So let's put 10 up here. And the padding right's 20. The padding bottom is 0. And the padding left is 20. We can get rid of these three, okay? And I think this next one, your footer, has similar padding. Maybe not exactly, but it's just 20. By the way, if the padding happened to be 20 all the way around, all someone has to do is put padding and 21 time. But we don't have that situation. Okay, padding, and we're saying 20 picks top, 20 picks right, 0 picks bottom, 20 picks left. Now we can get rid of this extraneous markup. Looks pretty clean if you can do this. See if there was anything else. All right, looking pretty good. All right, let me zoom out and let's see how this all looks as we preview it one more time. I'm going to say File, Save All. By the way, I only did that to one page. We need to do that to both, okay? Clean those things up in both. One thing I could do, I could take my style, where it says Style, Text, CSS, all the way down here, where it says Close. I could take all of that. Don't leave something out. I could say Copy. I'm going to go to Index, and I'm going to paste it right here in place of this one. So any changes I made in this one. That's the luxury of having an external one style sheet that governs all of them, which if we had a Dreamweaver 2, we would go and show you that. So I'm going to paste it in here and save it. So I'm going to say Save All. And, ooh, did I just close it out? My goodness. If I did that, well, let's see what Jerry did. All right, let's go to File, Open Recent. I've got Index. Whew. File, Open Recent. See, your teachers can really goof up as if you didn't know that. All right, let's preview it, make sure all is good to go, and then I'll show you how to save it. I've still got this funny little gap right here on the second page. Let me go to the first page. And on this first page, it's not that ugly. Let's leave it alone. I think it has to do with my padding, but let's leave it alone and we will go forward with it. So when you want to save this folder, you should remember on your desktop, wherever you've got the folder, you've got your name underscore site, you've got an images folder, these working files, you can keep them on there if you want, the index, and then more about 2 pages, and then your images, and they're all linked appropriately. It should work. I want to save this to send to myself or set to upload to the teacher. I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to say compress. Now on a Mac, what does it do? On a Mac it does this. You know, it just created a zipped file, so that is very transportable. You can, you know, it won't get corrupted or truncated or something in the email process or the upload process. You will have a similar thing. You have stuff, you have zip it, stuff it, compression, archive. There's different ways. So if you could do that in your format that you're using in Windows or Mac, just compress that folder, send it to me. Make sure you view it and make sure it all looks like it's okay. By the way, I expect you will have different colors and different content, okay? You'll have different images. The positioning can be exactly the same. Good luck to you all. I've enjoyed this assignment. I know that it's pretty arduous, but hopefully you've taken the time to to go through. I know it's been kind of a lot of work to make these videos, but I hope that step-by-step process is a bit more helpful to you. Take care.